Hey Matt, my name's Arturo.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Matt. So I looked over your resume and I just kind of wanted to bring you in because I had a couple questions for you to see, just to get to know you a little better.
All right.
So first off, for you, I just want you to tell me something about yourself, something I don't see on your resume, something different.
Okay, well, something that's not on my resume. I love to play the piano. Growing up as a kid, my parents had me take lessons for about 8 or 9 years, and once I got to high school, I got a little too busy. But now, whenever I go back home, I love to get the chance to play the piano and um, get back and learn new pieces or relearn old pieces. It's just a great stress reliever for me.
Nice. Okay, that's interesting. I've never played an instrument myself, but okay. So I just kind of, here at Space Systems L'Oreal, we have a specific work environment. So I just wanted to know what's your ideal work environment.
My ideal work environment, um, it's kind of hard to say. I don't have too much experience in this industry yet. However, um, my my sister is an engineer as well. So I guess it'd be going to work. I guess having a set plan of things I need to do for the day. Not necessarily needing uh, I guess, guidance. But if it is readily available, it would be helpful um, just so I can know what I need to do for the day, get that work done, and if I need any help, know where to get assistance.
Okay, perfect. No, that's good. So one thing I also want to know is, tell me about your biggest weakness and how you learned to cope with it.
I'd say one of my biggest weaknesses is being too detail oriented. Um, Whenever I'm working on something important or something in the lab, I always catch myself double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking, just to make sure that I have everything right, so I get it done the first time right instead of having done something wrong and having to do it over again. And it tends to slow up my work, but I've noticed that it's better to go slow and steady than rush it and have to do it multiple times over.
Okay. So also by looking at your resume, I can see that you've been playing collegiate water polo for your career here at Santa Clara. So I mean, playing water polo, you obviously learn how to play, on work together with other people on a team. So how do you think you're going to apply those skills here to Space Systems? Because we all work together as a team here to complete our projects.
Well, on the water polo team, I was a member who had very good vision of the pool. And so when I was out there, I was always trying to delegate where people should be at certain times, whether people should be driving or people should be shooting or people should be helping out another teammate. I think these qualities can really help me in at Space Systems L'Oreal because I have a good vision of everything and I'm able to delegate out what needs to be done at what times. Um, but I can also work with the team just as well and know when I need to do um, the work that needs to get done.
Okay, perfect. Also, again, in your cover letter, you mentioned that you took an introductory course to aerospace. What other motivations do you have that want to make you become a part of a part of our industry here?
So one of them was my professor who taught that class. He was a very interesting guy. He worked at Lockheed Martin for so many years. He just had some pretty pretty incredible stories of what he was telling us during that class. And also my senior design project, I'm working on a drone, and that's in the aerospace field as well. And that just shows that I'm really interested in this and really want to pursue a career in this field.
Perfect. All right, Matt, that's pretty much all I have for you. Do you have any questions for me today?
Yeah. So I guess my first question would be, I know there are multiple offices around the country. I was wondering what specifically this office did.
That's a great question, Matt. Do you have any other questions for me?
Yeah, my other question is, I was reading over the job application or the job memo, and I noticed it didn't go too much in detail on what the person fulfilling this job would be doing. I was wondering if you could maybe expand on what the job required.
That's a good question, Matt. Do you have anything else for me?
No, that's about it.
All right, Matt. Thank you. I mean, we'll definitely take it into consideration. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. You too.